in Clay Pigeon, how do we do this movie with no money? You know, you're going to stop. What are you going to do with the actors? And I went, Jesus, guys, it's going to cost me a fortune if I have to pay the actors.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And I don't have any money for the movie. So what am I going to do? So, being a shortcut man, I thought of the easiest way to do the movie is to do the movie. I only have to raise enough money for the week.
It's guerrilla style.
If I could raise it for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I only got 6 weeks. So,
wow.
And I did it for 5 weeks, but in the 6th week, I had to tell everybody. You know, I told them all, I said, I never had any money for this movie. I've been raising money every night. And I'm just asking you guys if you'll finish the movie with me. I mean, because I'm not going to be paying you. And they all said, yeah, of course we're going to finish the movie with you.
Wow.
Love you, man. Let's go.
Oh, that's super cool. That's super cool.
But all these actors, you know, they knew. In the last week, they knew.
Wow.
Wow.
In fact, they said, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Well, I had to give away my firstborn, but other than that, it was easy.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Are all the locations you shot at basically guerrilla shoot, no permits or anything? Because you shoot on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, you shoot at the Hollywood Bowl. You can't even shoot the Hollywood sign now without paying somebody.
Actually, I got the Hollywood Bowl for 1 day.
Nice.
That's all they would give me is 1 day. I said, that's all I need.
Oh, wow.
And until the director said, you need 3 days to shoot this. And I said, bye-bye. We're going to shoot in 1 day. And I went down there and I plotted the entire day's shoot, where cameras were going to go, where they were going to start, where they're going to go second. And I diagrammed the whole bowl myself. And I told them, I set every camera angle, and I had 3 cameras. So I always had one moving down. So I had 3, and then the third guy, he'd move down. Then that guy would move down until we covered the entire bowl. And then I had everybody in front of the camera. I got that because I knew Yogi Bhajan pretty well in those days. I used to go and chant like every other stupid guy. I did it, you know, got this up at 5 in the morning and chants. You know, I mean,
it's amazing anyway. You got him in that because it's such a violent scene. I mean,
yeah.
You guys, I love how when they're shooting, they're still chanting. Everyone's still chanting while they're shooting. No one stops. And then when you axe that dude, they all start screaming, freaking out. But it's not until you hit the dude with the axe. The minute you
they went before that, but they didn't go much before that. And I told them, when you feel like you can't sit there anymore, leave. I said, because there's going to be guns firing all around and people running and everything. And I leave it up to you. When you're uncomfortable, get them all up and leave, you know. And Yogi Bhajan was great. Terrific guy.
There's such a surreal element to the entire film.
Well, you know, nobody picked up what I was trying to do. It was really weird because I took the position. One of the things I liked about it was that the guy that jumps over the grenade, right, it didn't go off, but maybe it did. I assumed that it did, and then I said, well, that would make everything really obscure and it allows me artistically to do any fucking thing I want because it's not real.
Right.
I mean, no one picked that up.
Right.
No one. You put a guy in a white jail. I mean, Jesus, give me a break.
The jail is like
alone.
It's wider than any hospital room you've ever been.
Oh my God, yeah. I made sure it was that. I mean, I wanted it to be obscure. Yeah. And so everything I did in that film was ridiculous. Imagine the truck roll and the getaway scenes. I mean, they're impossible. It could not have happened.
That's all there. I mean, there's when you have the gun to Telly Savalas's face. Well, he says, you're not in the jungle anymore, Joe. And you say, I never left. That's what you do.
Yeah. I mean, there's films like, you know, Jacob's Ladder or like Inception that are borrowed that idea after this movie came out, you know.
Sure. Yeah. Similar themes.
Well, nobody saw this movie. I mean, they may have. There been a, you know, a person maybe in Boston that was there. Or I think it went to New York for a couple of days or whatever. But overall, nobody really saw the film. And none of the reviewers picked up the fact that it was all based on the bomb going off.
Final scene's the bomb going off.
Yeah,
you dive on them and it blows up. That's the final scene. I mean, it's all there, basically, right?
Well, I mean, it's also just a metaphor for how you're living your life in the film. Anyways, like you died in Vietnam, so every second you have after that it's all over. Right. Yeah.
Time. Yeah. He's just killing time, basically. He's like in purgatory, just kind of roaming around, gathering scraps and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
You know the old story when you get into a bad situation, your life flashes in front of you.
Sure. Yeah.
That's like that.
You know.
That's what that was.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was, but nobody picked it up but me. I didn't see a single review ever comment on the weirdness of the film.
Like to get high?
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah? Well, tell you what we'll do. If I find the joint.
Good.
Remember, it's illegal.
I know. So's what I'm thinking.
As a reward for a beautiful kiss, I present you with a golden joint.
Thank you.
What made you get high?
You did. You turned me on.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to see you again, because I wanted to tell you about it. When you were in Vietnam, I think you had an advantage. I mean, you learned to live for right now, right this minute. You didn't have time to think about tomorrow. You didn't have time to think about what happened yesterday. I mean, everything is now. And when you came back, that's what you tried to teach me, but I was so busy being jealous, possessive, worrying about our future, and uptight about the grass that you just couldn't wait around for me to get my head straight. I just blew it.
No, you didn't.
Oh, Joe, I still want your mouth on me.